Dreamscape presents Buttons and Revenge by Penelope Sky. Narrated by Michael Ferraiuolo and Samantha Cook.
Chapter 1. Sapphire. I sat alone at the bar with the scotch sitting in front of me. The amber liquid was strong down my throat, but not strong enough to fill me with the warmth I needed to survive this nightmare. My mother's house had been repossessed by the bank. The single asset I inherited had been taken away from me with the snap of a finger. Now, I didn't have a place to live, and what was worse, I still had to pay off the loan. All because of my brother, Nathan. His girlfriend left him, he got mixed up in the underworld, and he made a gamble he couldn't afford to lose. The guys killed him once his pockets were empty, and since Nathan had so much debt racked up, the government took the house to pay off everything he owed. I couldn't believe this bullshit. The house had been left to both of us, so we were both on the deed. Since I had better credit, and I was the more responsible one, the loan had been made out in my name. Now I had to pay for his stupidity by losing everything. And I mean everything. The house was gone. I still owed $500,000 to the bank. My financial aid for college had been canceled because my credit was shit. Now I owed money for an education I couldn't afford to finish. But that wasn't the worst part. The crew that Nathan got mixed up in hadn't been compensated for the money they were due. They couldn't take the house because the government beat them to the punch. Knuckles, the leader of their organization, was one of the biggest crime lords in the world. Everyone spoke of him like a myth because they hadn't seen him in person. Lucky bastards. He was untouchable by the police because he had more power than any man should. They called him Knuckles because that was his weapon of choice, his bare hands. And I was his next victim. I stared at the piece of paper sitting in front of me. Scribbled in black ink were simple words. 3 days, sweetheart. Knuckles liked to play with his food before he went in for the final cut. He was torturing me, watching me struggle without a penny to my name. In random places I would find these notes, usually slipped into my backpack when I rode the subway. Since I was homeless, I was crashing on people's couches and lying about my circumstances.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?